What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are playing some more EA Sports UFC 4. We're diving in today. First and foremost, we have a little bit of story time before we continue on into the fight. We are fighting Lee Hogan, though. We finished him via submission in the first fight, so this time we're going to try and knock him out. A little bit of story time, though. After Hector's 13th title defense, the press was constantly asking him if the weight of history was on his shoulders, if the pressure of the moment was mounting at all for him. Hector waved it all aside and simply pointed to the logo on his shirt, an imposing mountain with Children of Olympos in a bold typeface underneath. I must succeed for them, not history. Orphans, children, and refugees need something to do to occupy them, to help them meet other people and to help them grow. To help these children, I have founded a non-profit and established a gym and an organisation. I read that completely wrong. But yeah, the gym is funded by me personally. The non-profit is funded by the merchandise with my name and by donations. And the money goes to trainers and gyms all around the world to sponsor tuition and equipment for refugee children, orphans, and children in home of poverty. The children learn to protect themselves, meet many different kinds of people with similar struggles, and help them find a place to belong. Ariel Hawani steps up. Hey chap, Ariel Hawani with ESPN. What makes you decide to open this gym? Hector stroked his beard a few times and shifted forward in his seat, his voice suddenly heavy with emotion. You know my story, a child in a poor home, both working 2 to 3 jobs, each to bring home food, and I fall in the streets all the time. Finally, my parents had enough of me being a disrespectful son and kicked me out. I met Gabe my second night on the street in Athens at some gyro stand with no sign in front of it. He saw me fighting Rhodes a few weeks before and told me he knew a place I could find more fights if I wanted, and helped me find a place to sleep for a night, mostly safe, I guess. I was very lucky that I met Gabe. A few months after we met, we couch surf and we find all kinds of places to take shelter around Athens. Then I found out who Gabe's father is, and we went to see him. Hector pauses, raises a hand of silence as tears roll down his cheeks. Gabe connected with George, but almost didn't go at all. Because he wanted... I can't speak, man. I do apologise. Because he worried about what would happen to me if I left. I told him to go, and I would reach out to him if I needed him. If I never meet Gabe, obviously he's got like broken English because I think he's Greek. If I never meet Gabe, I would never take a chance on coming to America and trying to fight in the octagon. If I never meet Gabe, I never meet George. And if I never meet George, I wouldn't have met James. Which is obviously James Chow, his jiu-jitsu trainer, who's trained him in the art of submission for so long. I would have died in some alleyway. So I make this non-profit organisation and built a gym so I can help children like me find their Gabe. Wiping away the mess on his face with a mighty snort, Hector continued, voice shaky. Sorry everyone, but now Gabe is retired, things look different for me. I don't care about what happens to me. If I lose now, because I have money, I have fame, I have fans, I have a family, I have all I need. I am no longer hungry like I was before. Now instead of making my plate the biggest at the dinner table, I push food around and make sure that everyone has enough. I still have plenty to prove. I still must summit. I still must scale the summit of Mount Olympus or try to until my body breaks. But now I also want to carve a path up the mountains for others to follow after me. The baddest man on the planet cleared his throat and said, "Thank you. No more questions at this time." So Hector has really grown into this figure of people for people in poverty, people with hardly any money, and we could see fighters in future come from these organisations that Hector is establishing. So I feel like that could be a very good storyline to follow a few careers down the line. We see a fighter coming through the rankings and going in and coming up and fighting under the organisation that Hector Basileas has put together. So we're going to go ahead anyway. We have 55 points. I think we're going to go and just we're going to maximise our health today. I think that's something we're definitely going to work on. Our chin strength we're going to get maxed down. I do believe that's all we're really going to have for. We're going to go and recover those injured attributes. We did get a little bit injured in training. But apart from that, it's all good. Hector Basileas, though, proving once more that he is, he's scary, but he's a role model at the same time. He's what a dude. But we're going to dive in anyway. We are facing off against Lee Hogan. We still need to get these UFC wins on track. We need to get these UFC finishes, whether that be submission or knockout. The Mount Olympus challenge is still here, so we need to but while we're still fighting, we need to try and just get as many knockout or submission wins as possible. And Lee Hogan, we dominated him the first fight. I do believe we're going to do the same, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hector Basileas has beat everybody He has nothing really else to prove, to be honest. But he's still here. He's still throwing down. And he's still proving time and time and time again, back to back to back to back, he is the best ever. And in my opinion, I don't want to be one of these guys to, you know, say, oh, dude, for that celebration, you're getting mauled. Watch this. You're getting mauled, boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Hector doesn't have much more to prove, man, but, you know, I think he's the best ever, in my opinion. The best ever. The best to ever do it. So far, anyway. Maybe that will change as the careers... What the fuck is he doing? As the careers go on, maybe that'll change, but for now, I'd say Hector's the best. All he needs to do is get him down, and I feel like these guys, especially the dudes that we're rematching, they know what to expect now. Maybe they should have watched tape on Hector the first time, that's all, because man. There we go. Game over for you, buddy. Oh, okay, he got up. There we go, that was good. Why are we struggling to get these fucks down, man? There we go. Maybe with age? I don't know. Crucifix. Oh, Nutty Night, buddy. Nutty Night. Okay, I prefer side saddle anyway. And I'm out of that as well. This is getting bad. Okay. Stay calm, Hector. We're going to maul him. Looking for that knockout finish you know and love. Hard already, man. Done. Donezo. Come on, Basileus, you got this, brother. He's hurt like a motherfucker. DC going wild. Okay, here we go. I do prefer side control. I feel like, not side control, side saddle. That elbow is nasty in side saddle. That you can escape. Okay. Come on. Fucked it. That's okay. We know he's going out anyway. He won't make it out this round, I don't think. Get that side saddle. There we go. All good. Lee Hogan here said this fight would be different in the interviews. And Hector, all the while the press conference was going on, he had a grin on his face thinking, okay, motherfucker, we'll see about that. And now, I mean, doesn't look much different than the first. Really. Hector's just doing a demolition job on this dude's face at the minute. I think if he doesn't transition out of these things, yeah, this is done. Donezo. I was going to say if he doesn't transition out of these that position we was in, we was going to finish him, and we do just that. Hector Basileus, 32-0, another knockout on his record. The best ever, the best ever. There's no doubt about it. He's the best ever on the channel, in my opinion. Undefeated, domination from start to finish in 32 professional fights. The best ever. He's the man, bro. He is the man. 14th consecutive title defense. Hector Basileus gets it done again. Undefeated, undisputed, baddest man on the planet. That dude does it again. Let's go. Longevity went down quite a bit there, and I don't know why. We didn't get rocked. We didn't get hurt. Don't understand why longevity went down 4% there. That's kind of odd. But there you go. I know it's only 4%. We've seen James Cross lose like 12% when he gets knocked out. So, isn't that much, but I don't understand why. We didn't exactly take too much punishment. Maybe it's the age. I don't know. But, yeah, Hector took a little bit of chunk there when it comes to his longevity, which is a little bit odd. Because we didn't really get hurt in that fight, which is very weird. But we dominated Lee Hogan there with a brutal KO. Hector MMA is still the man. He's still the champion. If you want the belt, you've got to go through him, and no one has been able to do that yet, so good luck. But there we go. He's beat some big names, though. Like, it's not just crushing cans. He's beat this guy twice, but look at the people he's beat. Alistair Overeem, Curtis Blades 3 times, Junior Dos Santos, Stipe Miocic, Daniel Cormier, Walt Harris. Freaking, there's so many names, bro. So many names. I do wish Francis Ngannou, that was a fight we took, and he didn't retire. I also wish the super fight was there so we could fight John Jones. There was a lot of things I wished happened in this series, but, you know, for what we've done and what we've been able to do in terms of beating these guys, like, it's been the best, you know. We've had the best opposition in front of us. DC and Curtis Blades, probably our toughest fights, I'd say. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we get it done, man. We get it done. Okay, let's see the next offer. I want to see the rankings real quick, because that was our 20th UFC fight. Okay, so we've beat this guy, we've beat you, 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 we've beat you. So from rank 8, I wouldn't mind fighting any of these guys. Rank 10, 9, 10, and 8, 9, and 10. Even Rosenstruck could get it again if he's up for it. But even the AI fighters, I wouldn't mind. We'll just see what happens there, because honestly, we've knocked out and submitted most of these guys. Like Stipe Miocic, we've knocked out and submitted both. So there's not much else point us fighting him, I don't think. So we'll see what's next. We'll see Andrei Arlovsky. Oh, here we go. Okay, Grigory Kunetsov. We'll go for it. Why not? I know it's a randomly generated fighter, but we'll go for it nonetheless. Let's go. Kunetsov is next. Hopefully he can have an impact. I don't think he can, but I'm just gonna and we can take him down, and we can do what we want here as well. We can knock him out, or we can submit him, because we haven't fought this dude before. If we have a look, our knockouts are sitting. You know what? I think we should probably go for the knockout, right? Because we've got 9 out of 12, so only need a few more there, and that's another record broke. And then we'll go for submissions after. Maybe we'll see what happens. Let's roll anyway. Let's get into training. Here we go again with Grigory Kunetsov. This is the next one. Hopefully we can get another finish here. We're going to dive in though first and foremost and increase our fighter a fair bit. I'm going to just try. Oh, we got some injured attributes here, man. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to try and maximize this out a little bit. Fortunately we can't. We'll go ahead and put the recovery up though. I'm going to look to try and complete the health stats, and then we'll go and move on to something else. Anyway, Grigory Kunetsov is next. This dude does not like Hector. He has been trashing him in all kinds of press releases and press conferences and everything, saying that he's, he's past it, he's old, he's done. And Hector's got a point to prove in this one, man. He's going to go out there and try and destroy this bloke, and we're going to see if he can do it. I think he can. I think he's just going to take him down and, cause hell. Now we need. I think we need 4 knockouts to break that record, so we're getting close there. We also need 4 UFC wins, so we're getting very, very close. Then we need to work on our submissions, but apart from that, we're done. We're finished after that, but we're going to rock and roll. Grigory Kunetsov is next. Let's see how he fares. This is the first time we've fought him, so really we can get a knockout and a submission. Did he just pretend he's on the phone? You better hang up, man, because Hector's about to get in there and kill you. Down already. What we want to see. Crucifix. Oh, no, bro. Now we'll see. We'll see how tough this dude is. It doesn't matter how tough you are when Hector's on top of you, just pummeling you, you know?
Alright, well, he's got him softened up here.
We'll see how past it Hector is. We'll see how past it he is. Do you still think he's past it now? I'd say not. This is over. This is over. You can't get him off him. Done. Hector Basileas, a minute in. There's no better. There's no better. First round mauling. TKO there for Hector Basileas. No better. No better. He's doing what he done in the WFA. He's beating you up, just getting you out there. He's not got time for this anymore, Done. Job done. Hector Basileas. With, I believe, his 10th knockout in the UFC. 1 minute and 2 seconds is all it takes. It'll take that time to have a wee. It's done. Hector Basileas there. Just got 2 million for that fight. Insane, man. This dude's making money. He's the best ever, in my opinion. Done. If I had to rank them, I'd rank Hector Basileas, Gabe Michaels, James Cross, Max Rosholt. Maybe Max Rosholt and James Cross. They're kind of joint at the minute for me. I think they're both very good. I just don't know if they're necessarily better than each other. I don't really know about them two, but I do know Hector Basileas is definitely the best. He hasn't lost a round, let alone a fight. And there we go again. We see brutal ground and pound there, sending out Kunetsov there. Kuznetsov, I think that's how you say it. And already taking him down. He's taking him down, smashing him. Finished. He's got 2 more, I believe, 2 more knockouts. That was his 10th finish. If he gets 2 more knockouts, he has broke the UFC record for knockouts. And then 5 more submissions. And I think he's done. I think that's it. There's not much more Hector Basileas has to prove at this point. Again, another title defense there. He's almost filled up the rings, which is crazy. He's got 1 more title defense, and he's filled up the whole ring of rubies, which is insane. Which I believe will equivalent to, is that 15 title defenses? I believe. I don't really know. I don't know. But again, smashing it. Another win. Gets it done effortlessly. He's too good. He's too good. He's the best ever. He's the best ever. He's on 15 defenses as it is now. UFC wins 21 out of 24 to break another record. We'll see who they offer us. I mean, at this point, I'll take anyone. And I think we just got to knock him out, to be honest, to get that record done. JDS, we've beat him twice already. I don't know how he deserves a trilogy, but yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go. Back in. $36 million. He's done. He doesn't need to fight anymore. He's finished. He doesn't need to. But there you go. I want to see the rankings real quick. Obviously 33-0. Yeah, just look at the records, man. Just look at everyone we've beat. We've beat everyone now in the top 8. We've beat everyone. Multiple times, some of these guys as well. These two working their way up. Volkov is working his way up. I wouldn't mind that fight because obviously he's another real fighter. Liam Russell working his way up there as well, which is a randomly generated AI fighter, I believe. So we're going to dive in anyway. I'm rambling on. Let's get going. Let's get training and let's try and get another dub. Facing off against an old JDS. I think Hector can get this done. I'm going to try and spend the rest of these points and try and maximise his health. We're going to go ahead today. I think we're just going to go for body strength or recovery. Let's go for recovery first. And then, yeah, we haven't got enough, but we have got 18 points. Can we spend these 18 points anywhere else? On maybe that. That'd be nice. Get them attributes back up. We are getting injured quite a bit in training camp now. I think it's just the age of Hector, you know. He's old now. He's older, you know, so... You know, it's the way things work, I guess. But here we go. Diving in against JDS again. We've knocked him out. We've submitted him. But I am going to go for a knockout. And the reason is because we are closer to breaking the knockout record than we are to submission. So it kind of makes sense to go for another knockout in this video. I might even try and keep it standing. It might be a risk, but I do feel like we can take it. And we can, you know, we can maybe beat JDS there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Basilesto ready for whatever. Let's see how it goes. Junior Dos Santos ready to throw down. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. This is going to be a good one. I want Hector to walk in there, just knock him out cold. Get out, man. Get out. You know, we can't spend too much time in here anymore.
Well, this heavyweight title has changed hands quite a bit as we get round one underway of this championship fight, but not since this man has held it down. Tonight, looking to defend his title yet again.
I think
we'll see if he can keep that trend going here tonight.
I think Hector's landing better here. I'm going to take him down, don't worry.
No secret as to what he's going to be trying to do tonight. An entry, a level change, and ultimately that patented takedown.
He's definitely going to be trying
slam
to get
him
to
there.
the legs or get to the body.
JDS, he's going to be expecting the grappling.
To start showing his dominance in the grappling.
He's going to be expecting us to do that. He's not expecting Hector to walk forward and throw bombs.
I don't think it's broken, but starting to show
Hector's landing now.
Signs of swelling.
Okay. Hector has a complete lack of a kicking game. Something we've got to be careful.
He engages in the single collar tie.
Oh, there we go. Here's what we want. Oh, there we go. Hector's landing solid early.
Wow.
That's so close to clipping him with that.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced.
Not very quick though. JDS does have the quicker hands, but Hector, I believe, does hit harder.
Oh, straight right.
Shoots in. Down. Nice. Beautiful.
Perfect. Got to the leg.
Okay.
Got to his position. Got enough.
We can deal with this. This is cool. This is fine.
How he chooses to defend here.
Let's see what he's got with posture.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about
I'm trying to get him out of here, to be honest. I'm trying to get JDS out of here.
Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending.
Come on. What do you got?
Oh yeah, he's
that transition's coming.
Accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Okay.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with.
I'm waiting for that transition. Maybe not though. We'll just go to the crucifix then.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now.
Here is where JDS will panic. There we go.
If you're on bottom here, this is not
history does repeat itself.
One arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then
go side saddle. But we're still in a dominant position here. This is the problem.
The first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend
posture.
yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're
JDS
in
trouble here. Eating strikes. He's done. Hector Basileas does it again. Knockout finish. Hector is the man. 22nd UFC victory. Another one down. Basileia still undefeated, still the baddest man on the planet. Takes out JDS for a third time. That's done. I don't want to see JDS anymore, man. 3 times we beat him. Submission, knockout, and knockout. I don't want to see JDS anymore, man. Get him out of these damn rankings. He's done. He's done. It's finished. JDS, please, man. Please, retire. It's done. So again, 6.1 there on the longevity. The longevity is starting to really speed up here, so we've got to kind of, you know, get these fights done. That's another reason why I'm trying to finish these fights early, because I don't want the longevity to go down even quicker. I'm trying to break these records, and so far, man, we've done just that. Hector has done everything perfectly so far. I mean, undeniable in his efforts to win these fights, man. There we go again. A knockout, taking out Cigano. A big, big win. I don't know what's next for him, to be honest. He's demolishing the division. I would like to see Volkov. I would like to see some of the other randomly generated fighters. I don't want to see Stipe. I don't want to see Overeem. I don't want to see JDS ever again. I think Tuivasa done it the best. He got beat. He's like, yeah, there's no way I'm beating that guy. He dominated me. And then retired. And then he went. And that's kind of how it went. But you never know. You never know. Maybe someone will come through and give Hector a good fight. But so far, man, it's unbelievable. Hector's the best. He's the best, man. There's no beating this dude. There is his 16th title defense. We've got the full rubies, which is never been done before on the channel. Hector is the first man to do it. Breaking records, setting records. He's the first man to do that. So there we go. Anyway, for today's episode, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for more EA Sports UFC 4 next time. Stay awesome, guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you. Volkov just retired. Man. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again in the next video.